All right, let's get the show on the road. So probably, I know I said I had something ready if we hit on a Bitcoin miner, because there seems to be a lot of those. A lot of other thing that there seems to be are SPACs, of which this is one. That's the key word there, Acquisition Corp. That usually lets you know it's a SPAC. I mean, this kind of lets you know it's a SPAC too. This is the boilerplate description for a SPAC that you find in Yahoo Finance. Although I wonder why it's called European Sustainable Growth when it's based in Connecticut. Kind of odd. Oh, they just announced their merge 4 days ago? That's interesting timing. I wonder what the last 5 days have looked like. Not much? Didn't seem to have much of an impact. Yeah, almost zilcho impacto. And of course they're getting sued because, you know, why the hell not? That seems to be part and parcel by this point for SPACs. So they've already announced who they're merging with. Everybody already knows details of the deal, you know, unless they're lying, which isn't unheard of with SPACs, but I certainly hope it's not the case here. But I have to assume that they're telling the truth. So we know who they're merging with. We know what the deal is going to look like. So really, the only reason why you would buy this at this point is if you want to own, not the SPAC. SPAC doesn't matter anymore. It's this ADS tech that we should be concerned with. That's why you would want to own this now. So I am more concerned with the outlook of ADS tech rather than this. Maybe some people in the conversation section can help me out with that too, but let me go look at these articles first. So it's a German company. They create technology used for electric charging platforms that will give the combined firm a market value of about $580 million, transacting with a special purpose acquisition company, which is the largest ADS Tech shareholder, is retaining an ownership stake. Huge transition into all electric world over the next decades. I agree with that, yes. Company is broadening its customer base to include industrial, commercial, and residential clients. It plans to expand in Europe and the US, using the deal proceeds to reach new markets and develop its new technology. Okay, I'm liking how this is sounding so far. Oh my goodness, they own 61%? Holy moly. While the rest is owned by Bosch Thermotechnik, are substantially participating in the PIPE financing. What is PIPE? I know I looked that up before. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've looked it up before. But I don't remember. Are you seriously giving me a transcript of a video to explain to me what pipe means? Ugh. Go to hell, fool. Alright, you know what? Apparently it's too hard to ask for a simple answer. Enable ultra-fast charging utilizing existing and even low power grid energy grid infrastructure. So what I don't understand is how does that differ from like the charging cable I have for my phone already? Like how does that differ from that? In battery buffered ultra-fast charging? I don't know enough about that specific technology to say whether or not it's... I mean, it's... I like that they plan on using the money to expand the business. That's great. Question is the business needed? At a time when the world needs tangible, scalable solutions to climate change, battery buffer technology enables widespread ultra-fast charging on existing low existing power-limited grids without additional infrastructure power upgrades. Into ultra-fast charging to previously unaddressed geographies. Okay. Alright, not much going on in here. Commercial. I did not see anything that made me... There wasn't a whole lot that made me super enthused. You know, enthused enough to just not even want to say anything here and just to hit that buy button and move along. I do kind of still want to hit the buy button, but... do I, though? I mean, it's definitely not a sell, because you can easily go places. Question is, what is the chance of them going places? That's the difference between a buy and a hold here. Because they're going to use the money to expand the business. That's nice. I do agree that electric is going to become more and more prevalent, more and more important in the coming years. That's true too. But I don't understand how this technology... Well, actually, no, I kind of do understand. Well, no, well, okay, no, I don't. I don't understand how this technology is going to make things better. And I could probably figure that out with more time, but again, this is a speed run! I have 5 minutes! I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with a hold. I have to go with a hold. If I had time enough to research the technology more, perhaps I could understand how it has an advantage over things that already exist, and why it is needed under certain circumstances. But I just don't have that. I just don't know that. If you're interested in this company, I would employ you to go research that yourself. But as for me and what I've read here and what I understand, personally, I have to go with a hold.